All right, guys. Hi there. I'm back. And just as a regular thing, as you guys get in here, I'm going to go on mute and then we'll be right back with my lovely guest here. So I'll see you right back here in a minute. All right. So it looks like I see people trickling in. So we'll go ahead and kick off. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to DSS Break. I'm here live every Thursday to talk about data science experiences and best practices with leading data professionals in a 15-minute break. I'm Anna Anderson, CEO and founder of Formulated By, the home of the Data Science Salon, and I'm streaming here from our headquarters located here in the heart of the beautiful Miami Design District. And today I'm really excited to welcome Linda Liu. She's the Director of Data Analytics and Data Science at the car sharing marketplace HyreCar. Welcome, Linda. I'm really, really happy to have you here with us. And maybe you can go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself to go ahead and kick this off.
Yeah, of course. First of all, thanks everyone. I'm happy to be here. I would like to thank Anna and the team for the invitation. I have been a big fan of Data Science Salon since 2017, and over the years, I have followed along, and I'm very much honored to be a speaker.
Yay! I'm so excited that you've been with us from almost the beginning. So, and I'm honored to interview you as well and learn about what you're working on at HyreCar.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, why don't we go ahead and dive in? Maybe you could tell us a little bit about your background and how did you get into data science in the first place, Linda?
Yeah, of course. In college, I studied mathematics and computer science. I knew those were practical, but in truth, I had yet to discover my true passion. After I got my undergraduate degree, I was still unsure about what I wanted to do and decided to pursue graduate studies. Life is sometimes a series of happy accidents. I joined a PhD program in statistics, and before I knew it, fell head over heels in love. Statistics revolves around people collecting, analyzing, and interpreting data in different fields, such as biology, finance, health, pharmaceutical, technology, and so on. Data analytics and data science proved to be an irresistible draw. My background in mathematics and computer science held me in good stead, utilizing my skills to interpret data rather than developing or implementing a theory captured in my imagination. This
Cool.
is exactly the scope of data analytics and data science, a multidisciplinary field which uses scientific method and processes to inform business decisions. As I delved further, I also love the fact that doing the data analytics well is both an art and a science. At the same time, it is satisfying to see how those efforts can be directly benefit a business.
Cool.
And then, yeah, since I started working professionally, I have worn many hats and had worked in a variety of departments in big and small businesses, marketing, sales, operations, finance, product, and so on. And I have gained a deep understanding on what works and what doesn't, building solid data analytics foundations from scratch and the gap between academia and the industry, and building a data-driven culture and building teams with the right mix of talents and skills. This is what I enjoy doing, tallying up numbers, using innovative methodologies, and bringing meaningful insights to empower business with data-driven decisions.
Cool. No, that's awesome. That explains a lot, and I like how you said that, it's a science and an art together. That's beautiful. And maybe you could tell us a little bit about what you're working on HyreCar, and maybe a little bit about the business model for those folks who've never heard of HyreCar and what you guys are doing.
Yeah, of course. HyreCar is a ride-sharing marketplace that helps the local car owners rent their personal vehicles to ride-sharing businesses, meal delivery, business delivery drivers. For example, if you have a car that is not used much and you can list the car on our platform, when that happens, we facilitate a match with a gig driver who needs a car in that area. If we were to oversimplify this a bit, it is akin to a dating app for vehicle rental in the gig economy. In this case, it is a win-win solution for all parties. There are two primary groups of customers, drivers and owners. We want to better engage the customers and streamline the user experience to enhance customer satisfaction and grow the business. With the company growing so quickly, we decided to centralize the analytics function and rebuild the data analytics program from the ground up to handle the increased demands that comes with the incredible growth.
Cool. No, that's really awesome, and I think that's definitely something something that you guys are doing. It's very important now because everybody is all about the gig economy, right?
Yeah.
And sharing and all of that. So maybe you could tell me a little bit about, like, what does your typical day look like as a director of data analytics and data science at HyreCar?
Yeah, thanks for showing interest. I report directly to the Chief Technology Officer, and we have established a working relationship of mutual trust and empowerment. We work in concert, bringing about positive change, always looking to improve the analysis program and nurturing a company-wide data-driven culture. As for picking up a typical day, it's usually pretty much similar across the board, as we have put in place a standardized framework and defined processes to govern the day-to-day work. Given our agile methodology, we normally start the day with a stand-up so team members can tag up, getting updates from work in progress, identifying blockers, and figure out how to overcome them. Afterwards, I meet with business stakeholders to understand the requests and deliver data products. This is critically important, as very often a request can be very open-ended and ambiguous.
Right.
A point I emphasize is making sure requirements are clearly defined and understood. Similarly, we specify how analytics products should be interpreted so everyone can be on the same page. And of course, a typical day will also be interspersed with meetings to correlate business strategy with analytics planning, interactions with other teams, mentoring, technical work, so on and so forth.
Yeah, that sounds like a crazy schedule there. So you don't actually, it sounds like you are more there, like actually managing and actually reporting things back to the business stakeholders versus actually you're not sitting there cleaning data or anything like that, right? You're more like actually focused on strategy and actually leading your team to make the right decisions, right?
I think it's more like a both, like a mixture of that, because I personally really like to get my hands dirty, as I come from like a background, as we talked earlier, from like mathematics, statistics, computer science. I feel there are lots of things, there is certainly a gap if I just understand, what do we want to do? What is a business strategy? compared with if I roll my sleeves up and then to dive in a little bit deeper. That really helps to make sure this is the right thing, we put in place.
Well, yeah, no, 100%. I think, you definitely need to actually know how to do the work too, right? So, yeah, so maybe now we could talk a little bit about, you're going to be presenting at the Mini Salon, which is happening next week. Maybe you could tell me a little bit about what you're going to talk about without giving too much away.
Yeah, absolutely. Though HyreCar may not spring to mind when one thinks traditional retail, we face many of the same challenges. The goal is to excel at providing goods and services to customers and keeping them happy and satisfied. Traditional retail connects producers or suppliers and consumers, and HyreCar connects drivers and owners. In lieu of physical goods, we provide a service. To be successful, we strive to ensure we provide a high quality service and place a premium on great customer experience, which are key to customer loyalty. Because we are a marketplace platform, our customers are both owners and drivers. Hence, customer acquisition, customer growth, and retention efforts have to take into account for both distinct groups. In practice, traditional customer retention metrics can be rather opaque. How can we get deeper insights into what drives better customer retention? How can behavioral data help? So that is the focus of my talk. Afterwards, I hope everyone will be able to get something out of it and apply it to business growth with better business decision making and increase the value added to the customer.
Cool. No, I'm really looking forward to that. Sounds like an awesome presentation. And what would be your recommendation for retailers who want to start using their data sources who are not doing that yet? Like, how can you get started with that?
To build things from ground up is certainly not an easy thing, especially if the business is growing. Nevertheless, there's no time to daddle.
Right.
Mileage may vary, but based on my experience, there are some key building blocks to putting together a good data analytics program. It never hurts to stress the importance of management commitment from the top down. A good analytics program would be a non-starter without securing that commitment. That commitment also directly impacts putting together a team with the right mix of skills and experiences.
Right.
Once the team is in place, the analytics foundation cannot be built without the support of a reliable and robust data infrastructure. Then there we go. We are ready to start. One final piece of advice is not to drag the process out. Be decisive, set up a framework, and build a solid foundation.
No, that's a really, really nice framework that you have there. It sounds like you've implemented it a couple times already. So
Yeah,
thanks
I
so
have
much.
helped. Yeah, over the years, I have helped a few different business to implement the framework, and I personally am very interested in building analytics program from the ground up, because that is really lay a good foundation to make sure we can get started, and then
Right,
some
in the correct way, right? So it's like
yeah,
you don't have to go fix it later, right? I feel like a lot of
right.
the time that happens, that
Yeah,
it's
and
fine.
without that, we cannot have some like AI and machine learning, projects or initiatives, because we don't even have the foundation. So that is a really important part.
Yeah. Well, no, thank you so much for sharing that and also joining us today, Linda. It was really nice to have you here today, and we're really excited about your talk at the Mini Data Science Salon next Thursday. And you can check out the event link in the comment section. And yeah, this is all we have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this lovely conversation, and have a wonderful rest of the week, guys. Thanks again, Linda.
Yeah, thanks, Anna. Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.